Hey everybody, welcome back to Single Length School. As you guys, most of you know, I'm Craig. We're going to go through a special tip that I've had a ton of requests for today. But before we get started, do me a favor. Go down, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the notifications button so you know when we have a new video or when we start streaming live. Head over to Facebook, Instagram. Follow us at Single Length School, over on Twitter at One Length School, and if you need to send me an email, shoot it over to singlelengthschool@gmail.com. So, working with a lot of people and getting a lot of questions over the internet, one of the biggest things I see, I hear, I get asked a lot is all about this little thing, and this is the One Length Hybrid. So, first things first, should you have one? I play one. I think for a lot of guys, it's a lot easier to hit than a 3-iron or a 4-iron. I do carry a 4-iron in my bag as well. This is a 4 hybrid, just because it allows me to do different things based on what shot I'm looking for. And, you know, a lot of times when I'm looking to carry the ball a little bit more, get a little more height so I can stop it, I'll go to the hybrid. If I want to get something that's a little bit low and will run up to the green or something like that, that's when I go over to the 4-iron. But I definitely think for a lot of amateurs, this is a great club to have in the bag. But the question seems to be is, how do I hit it? I can't hit it well. It doesn't seem like it goes the way it should. It flies low. I'm not getting the distance I should with it. And why? Well, it's actually pretty simple. And so as we're getting into golf season here, I know a lot of states are starting to open up courses if they haven't already. Here in Pennsylvania, our course is opened up today. A little sneak preview, or shouldn't call it a sneak preview, a little secret. I got out the other day for the first time in a long time. Wasn't prepared for the greens. Shot an 81, which wasn't bad, 39.42. I'm okay with that first round out there, but I'm going to take the weekend off, let the course calm down a little bit because it's completely packed down there. I was down there a couple days ago working, took a lot of phone calls. I'm actually heading back out. Our league starts Wednesday night, so I'm looking forward to that. But I want to get this hybrid tip in there for you guys that are getting ready to go hit the course, because I know a lot of you guys are switching to hybrids, having trouble hitting them. So let's talk a little bit about why so many people have trouble hitting the one length hybrid versus a regular length hybrid. It all comes down to mentality. And this, again, every time we talk about single length irons or one length irons and clubs, you know, our motto, let's make golf smarter, not harder. So part of getting over the smarter part is actually getting over the mind mentality. So with your typical hybrid, you know, your 3-4 hybrid that's not one length or not single length, a lot of guys have that ball position way towards the front foot, just because that's what we've been told, that's where the ball position has to be. It allows us to get that loft on it and get through it. And when it comes to going to a one length hybrid, that's what a lot of guys still think they need to do. They still think they need that ball position up in the front of their stance. So, you know, they'll have the ball here just inside their front foot, maybe, you know, a couple paces or a couple inches just inside their front foot. And then what happens is when they take that swing, you're wanting to swing this like an iron because it's your 1-iron length. It's a 7-iron or 8-iron length. So you've got that ball position now up front, and now you're taking an iron swing, which means you're going to work on transferring your weight to the front. And what ends up happening is a lot of guys will switch up, and because it's a hybrid, it's a mentality thing, rather than actually getting that iron swing on it, you end up keeping your weight back and swinging up on the ball. And because it's so far forward in your stance and you've got such a short club, what's happening is now when you come through, you're actually hitting up on the ball. And that's not giving you the flight you want. You're going to top it. You're not going to hit it as far because you're not getting a clean contact. You're going to hit it, you know, somewhere around the center of the ball. That's not going to get you the flight you want. It's all mentality. So what you need to do and really focus on with the one length hybrids is get that ball position into the center, even a little bit further back in your stance where you play your irons. It has to be, for this club to work and this hybrid to work and give you the results you're looking for, you have to set it up exactly the same as your irons. You can't have that ball forward. It needs to be, so if you're playing your irons in the center of your stance, this is where the hybrid needs to be. And it needs to be struck with an iron swing. So if it's in the middle of your stance and you've got that iron swing where you're going to work on getting that weight forward through transfer, now that's going to allow you to come down on it, hit the lower portion of the ball, and let the loft do the work for the club. Again, traditionally with hybrids and regular length hybrids, we're taught it needs to be forward, and we want to use that same swing that we use with our woods or our driver just to kind of get that loft on it. Get that ball back in your stance, and my ball kind of rolled away here, but get that ball back in your stance where you play your irons. Get that weight forward on your follow through, and then come down through that ball. Don't come up on it, come down on it. Let the club do that work. That's why these are made this way, to let the club do the work, allow you to have the same swing through and through. So give that a try if you're having a trouble with your one length hybrids. Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, again, make sure you hit us up on Instagram or Facebook at Single Length School, over on Twitter at One Length School. Shoot us an email over at singlelengthschool@gmail.com. And don't forget, guys, you can always leave a comment asking your questions. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications button. Let's play smarter golf, not harder golf, and I'll see you guys in the fairway. Hope this helps, and we'll see you soon.